Hello everybody and welcome back once again. It's your boy the Failed Author. If you like classic Battlefield 3 videos, well darn it, you found the place. I haven't been uploading very consistently. Got a new job. It's been very demanding, as is life, blah blah blah. You're not here for that. You're here for Battlefield 3. Now, I'm going to let you know right now, the SV98 is the topic of this video. It is used in this video. It's not used a ton, but that's okay. But we're still going to talk about the SV98. Of course, this is from your recon class. And it's good. I think it's the first bolt action you unlock, and you start out pretty good. Now, I'm not going to sit here and crown it and say it's the best in the game. It's definitely not, but I don't think I had any other unlocked, which should show you how much I play as recon. Okay, it's as a recording. It was the 3-day weekend, and your boy is tired, and the thought of going to work tomorrow is already setting in, as everybody knows this feeling, maybe oh too well, but we persevere, we continue, and if you can believe it or not, we still have Battlefield 3 videos to watch and enjoy. Let's go. You can see I'm just setting up as you should when you're a recon. This isn't COD. I mean, you could, I guess, if you're the most skilled player in Battlefield 3 ever, like quickscope people. That's just not. It's really hard to play aggressive with especially the bolt action rifles. Now, if we had the SKS, that's a different story. We could be pretty darn aggressive with that. Instead, we're playing Conquest on Tehran Highway, and we're just sniping. You know, we're just out here sniping, having a jolly old time, a good old time, a gay old time. And that's good, because I really like this weapon. I think I have, if I'm trying to remember, I think I would run the 20 times 20 optic on it, and it's just so much better than the 7. The 7 is whack, and the 7 is really, I mean, frankly, it's only good for pretty much up close to mid-range, and I'm not trying to do anything up close or mid-range with a bolt action sniper rifle. That's just a bad time. Now, as we're recording this, if you know anything about Battlefield 3, follow along too, by the way, if you want to see more Battlefield content. As of recording, Battlefield 3 servers on Xbox has been shut down, and you know, I have made that switch over to Battlefield 4, and me and my brother-in-law play, and I think I've uploaded one video. It was a tier list with him, and we have another video made. I think I need his audio, and we'll upload that. And that gameplay that we're talking over is actually really good. It's pretty, well, not like good as in like I'm balling out, but it just has some cool stuff like grenade launchers and Demo on Peak. People are jumping off. It's good stuff. Good stuff. But this is just your vanilla Conquest, and the new Battlefield is being play tested right now. As of recording, it's cool. I'm not gonna lie. It looks great. The only thing is we've been burnt so many times before, so as cool as some of the leaks have looked, and, you know, obviously, like, I wasn't invited. I don't even own a PS5 or an Xbox Series 1, so I'm never gonna get invited. I'm not gonna buy one. I'm just not. I'm not gonna buy one until I deem it worthy to buy one, or if enough time has passed that a new shiny new toy has been announced, because I'm like, I just don't play enough. And frankly put, I like playing Battlefield 4, which I can do currently on my Xbox One that I got in 2015, which I always think to myself, I could have been playing Battlefield 3 since 2015. I could have been playing Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 since 2015. Man, I suck. But we can't get down on ourselves. I was doing other things at those times, and there was things that I enjoyed, so it's not like it's the end of the world. I'm gonna get a Slurpee later. We're gonna have a great day. Do I think the next Battlefield is gonna be good? Yes. Yes, I do. Do I think it's gonna be great? We're in at the... Oh, yeah, that's crazy. We're gonna be in that wait and see approach. We're just... I mean, what can you say? Like, it's not like DICE and EA's track record has been good recently, so I don't think... I'm almost at the point where I'm like, I can't even allow myself to get excited, right? I am excited. Again, not that I'm going to play it, so there's that to it as well. But I do think that from what I've seen, the emphasis on destruction, the emphasis really is like they're being upfront and honest. They're like, this is like Battlefield 3, this is like Battlefield 4. Great, that's what we want. Now, I've seen already where they're making mistakes. One mistake that they're making, simply put, is they're, again, doing the weapons, you know, not locked to a class, so they're available on every single, you know, class. It's redundant, I know, but we said it. And I know what you're thinking. Why is that a big deal? Well, it just means that if something's busted and exploited, it's just going to be on every class, where for the longest time, if you were, I don't know, let's just say, you know, wanted to be a medic, well, you could only use the medic weapons, and then, you know, like, let's just pick on Battlefield 3, or the PDW weapons, or if you were going to be an engineer, you had the PDWs and shotguns and the, you know, carbines. And that's cool because, like, it gave balance to all of the classes. And then I know what you're thinking. Well, if everything's unbalanced, like we're going straight Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 status, right? If everything's unbalanced, then it's all balanced. Not necessarily, right? Or let's say they make the medic class equips broken for whatever reason. We're playing complete hypotheticals here. And you have the best weapon? Like, why would you be incentivized to play anything else? Right? Right? And that is the plight of a developer, is trying to strike a balance between all that. And I don't know what to tell them. I do hope that the playtesters and the community can kind of point out these errors and just go on from there. And if they could do that and we could get something in between, I think the fans will rejoice. I can tell you it looks good. Now, one thing that I've been seeing a lot of gamers and gaming enthusiasts talk about is, you know, back in the day, there was such a shift for, you know, graphics and graphics and graphics and graphics. It needs to look better. It needs to look better. That Sicario 19 AK-47 has my ass. And I mean, look, what a legend. 100 service stars with a knife is insane, right? Back to what I was ranting about was, so we're all complaining about, or I shouldn't say we're all complaining, but the shift in tech, especially from, let's say, the PS2 to the PlayStation 5, it was all like enhancement on graphics and gameplay, enhancement and graphics and gameplay, yada. Now we're seeing this, like, shift that's, people are complaining because they're like, well, the graphics aren't that much better than, you know, picking a game. Now, mind you, this is recorded on an Xbox One, and it's emulating an Xbox 360 game. But if we're going to be honest with ourselves, this game holds up and still looks really good. And this game came out, I can't even believe I'm saying this, 14 years ago. It's a little bit, but it's 13 something, but we're just going to round up here. Came out in October 2011. So the leap that I think we were expecting, console gaming, and let's be honest with ourselves, PC Master Race be damned, gaming in general, I don't care if that it's on a PC or not, hasn't quite gotten to the level I think people were expecting, and that has to factor in too, because I just don't know. You know, I get that games are getting larger and more capable, and that does influence, you know, a big bit of, you know, gaming at large right now currently. But, let me stop you there. I get these games are looking for hyper-realistic games, but let's take a look over at our friends across the pond and think about Nintendo. Nintendo, cartoony, you know, charming, and there's nothing wrong with Nintendo, like, let's just take it, like, Super Mario Odyssey. Looks great, plays great, is smooth, is fantastic. Now, it's not hyper-realistic, but it's still very appealing. Now, it's not to say that, like, Battlefield is going to become cartoony or anything. It's not Fortnite. But what I'm getting at is, it's hard justifying the price of a console for a game that's not much more different than this, or definitely not much more different than Battlefield 4. I think is a better comparison. I don't know, guys. What are you, gals? What are you thinking? Like, are we rocking the new, Battlefield when it comes out? I mean, I can't. Not, well, I can. I'm not going to. I should rephrase. It just makes me wonder, like, the state of gaming in general. Like, I'm at the point where I wonder if we're going to see a PlayStation 6 or an Xbox X Series 2, whatever those crazy jabronis at Microsoft are going to name their console. It's always so weird. I think they should just do it and call it the Xbox 720, you cowards. But that's just me. And so, I don't know. I know we're supposed to be talking about Battlefield 3, and in a way we are, in a way we aren't. We have the SV98 again, and it was very good. The problem with sniping in Battlefield, for me personally, is there is not a big incentive to use these bolt-action rifles because of the amount of hit markers you get chest level, or I should say, like, waist and above. In my opinion, especially, like, far out shots. If you're getting a far out, like a 100+ yard kill, or however they determine that in game, your marksman bonus, it should be a one-hit kill. Let's just say, stomach and above. It is not the case in this game. And so, why I bring that up is the SKS, the MK11, like, those are all semi-action snipers that feel like they have damn near the same amount of strength as a bolt action. And not to say that they don't in reality. This is a game, okay? And if you can shoot fast and have the same damage, of course I get killed by an SV98. Then, it really does incentivize using a semi-automatic rifle. Especially when you think about the SKS in this game is on demon time up close, just being like a 2-hit kill, and as fast as you can pull that trigger, just bam bam. Very crazy, very crazy. But I really like the SV98 in the sense that it was easy to unlock. It was aesthetically pleasing. It's had the cool factor, right? Had the cool factor. One thing I always appreciate about these games is the bipod actually making sense and being usable. And I just think that's a tool on weapons in video games that's so underutilized. Like, yeah, I want the bipod. I don't want to sit there and hold my breath. I'm trying to make, like, a precision shot or whatever, right? And so 3 hit markers with that launcher too, by the way. Pretty devious. So I don't know. I'm just trying to hype up the SV98, even though I don't know how much hyping up I can do. It was a cool gun, and honestly, like, I say it every video, and I really miss playing Battlefield 3, because Battlefield 4, as great as it is, doesn't scratch the same itch, and that's okay. That's just what we're going to have to deal with. But especially since I started playing with my brother-in-law, it's been a lot more fun. Playing that game with another person is pretty much like, I don't want to say like a necessity for me, but it is preferred. And like Battlefield 3, I could just run it by myself, have a great time. Because there's, you can go on this channel, there's like 100 kill games, 80 kill games, 60+ kill games. Like, I could do it myself. On Battlefield 4, I can't. I'm not that guy. Okay, I'm not that guy. I was a Battlefield 3 player, and you know what? I'm okay admitting that, right? And I just, I do be missing that. Though, man, that 44 Magnum, wasn't that thing special, guys? Woo! That thing's pretty clutch. I do like the 44 Magnum IRL as well. They're just fun. I don't know. Like, big calibers are kind of fun. Like 12 gauges, 10 millimeters. I'm trying to get a 460 right now. I don't know. It's a random one. That's a deep cut if you know what that is. But here we are actually doing sniping. See, and that is a perfect example of what I'm talking about. I shot someone in the neck with a sniper rifle, and they shrugged it off like it was nothing. Not really like my favorite thing to see in a video game. And it's okay, you know, like I don't know if it's because they're like this is your first bolt action, we're not going to make it the strongest, but it almost feels like even like the M98B, which I really liked, it's not that big of a difference, even though I think there is, and I don't know. I haven't tier listed the snipers, and I never go into like deep analytics. It's only off how I remember it and playing it, which is how I think you should do a tier list, because your tier list is going to be different than someone else's, just because a gun is say it's the best gun in a game, like the MP40 in World at War. I don't think there's anyone that'll deny that the MP40 in Call of Duty World at War wasn't the best gun. It for sure was. That thing was amazing. And I got bailed out by a headshot there. And I don't know, you could have just played better with like the DP28. You're like, that's my gun. I'm the best in the game with that. Whatever. That's why you should do a tier list off your preference, not the like community rankings or something like that. Silly. It's just silly. Like this may have been. I remember liking this one at M408-5 or whatever they called it in this game. Those were really fun. The bolt action just had that, and the M98B. They just had a little bit of charm, you know, a little bit of charm. The 2 hit markers in a row. Gotta love that, you know. Gotta love that. And that's it. That's it. But I'm the Failed Author. Thanks for watching. More Battlefield videos every Friday and hopefully Tuesday. Peace.